happening? Welcome back! Oh my god! Hey everybody! Welcome back. I am really distracted right now because I'm really hungry. And that's actually perfect for one of my segments today. Today we have lots of segments. We have a movie review, as always. We have your bad work shifts. If you remember last episode, I shared my bad work shift. And now, the other segment we have, which we'll be doing first, is trying Dubai chocolate. Yes, guys, we have the Dubai chocolate in here today. Can we get applause for that? Yeah. So that's why Lucy's here, because she wants to try Dubai chocolate, but she'll be leaving later, don't worry, everybody. So anyway, guys, well, we got the Dubai chocolate for here, and it's made by So Moreish, the company. If you don't know what Dubai chocolate is, it's like this chocolate that's going around TikTok. I don't even know what's in it, but I'm pretty sure it's pistachio because there's pictures of pistachio in here. And it's been viral on TikTok, and it does look really good. And I'm here to see if it is what it's all cracked up to be. And Lucy's here to test that too. I'm a chocolate lover. So I guess we'll see if I like it or not.
I like chocolate and I like pistachios, so.
Also, I got this from the Darrowley Experience store. That's where I got it from. Okay, guys, I've opened up the packet. It smells kind of wafery. Like, it smells like a Kit Kat.
Oh, I love that. You need to do the cross section like what they do on Instagram.
The what?
The cross section.
Do it in front of the camera for people watching on video mode. Oh, God, guys, it's literally the same stuff that's on TikTok. Sorry, it's kind of dark lighting because this is like terrible video quality, but that's because this is a podcast. We care more about audio here. Anyway, no, but look, you got to show the design on top.
I did already.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's kind of pouring. It's kind of pouring. Don't get it away from the computer. It's not pouring the computer. Okay. Lucy, break off a little piece, both of us. She said it smells like grass. I think it smells very wafery. By the way, this was very expensive, so I think you guys should listen to our review before you go buy some because you may not like it, and it's expensive. Okay, time to try it. Ready? Ugh. Sorry, I feel like not liking these chewing sounds and silentness, but I'm just having a think. I'm not a fan.
Like texturally, it's really weird, and then also the taste is really weird.
No, texturally, it's fantastic. I love the texture. And now it's tasting better because the chocolate's come in more. The chocolate. Because I love chocolate. Don't know how I feel about that middle bit. I do like the texture of it. I'll say that. I just don't like the taste of it, I think. It's a bit weird.
Not something I'd be snacking on, you know.
It could be one of those things that I like the more you eat, the more you get used to it. Like, it could just be because I'm caught off guard. Or this is just pure chocolate. So. Like, something about the... Either this is extra sweet chocolate, or something about the pistachio makes the chocolate better. Like, that chocolate's fantastic. It might be the best chocolate I've ever entered into my mouth. It's just that middle Dubai part. Don't know how I feel. So, okay. Let's give like an overall rating. Personally, I'm not sure it is what it's been all cracked up to be. You know what I mean? Like a Reese's peanut butter cup's way better than that.
Do I give it like a number?
Well, yeah, I should give it a number. So, give me another try before I give it a number. You can give it your number.
I give it a 3 out of 10, but only because the 3 is only because the chocolate is good quality. I don't like it. Sorry.
I do not like.
I dislike it.
I don't like the middle part. I like the texture of it. Very nice texture. I just wish the middle part was sweeter.
I got like little like string bits in my mouth.
I like the chocolate. I give it a 4, I think. No, yeah, 4. But it's like, I just don't like the flavor of it. It looks like a very nice texture experience. I love, this chocolate tastes like drugs almost. Like, this is very good chocolate, the chocolate part of it. The chocolate part might be worth the money, because that could be better than Cadbury. And I'm like a diehard Cadbury truther. So, that could be better than Cadbury. It's just the pistachio. So maybe from this brand, if they just have normal chocolate, I'll get that. Or I'll keep buying Cadbury because it's cheaper. Although, is it nowadays? Inflation. Anyway, so guys. Well, that was the Dubai chocolate.
We were very disappointed.
I was very excited and I'm a bit like, my whole thing is the price. It was worth a lot of money. And it didn't meet the Reese's peanut butter cups I can get for so much cheaper and they're so much more delicious. I do really like the chocolate part of this though. Let me know if you think I should spend $23 to try the Biscoff one. Even though I hate Biscoff flavored things. But the lady in the chocolate store said that she hates Biscoff flavored things too and she loved the Biscoff. So, let me know if you think I should try it. But it's worth a lot of money, so. Anyway, that was that. Bit anticlimactic, but that was that. Don't know what Lucy's doing in the camera for the video watchers, but that was that. Now, so, we're done with that. You can leave.
Oh.
Dubai. Oh, that's good, that's good. Okay, so, guys, now we're back onto a normal episode, I guess. Guys, that was a little bit anticlimactic. I don't know if, like, anyone notice TikTok trends are always quite underwhelming. I feel like if I try something that people have been really excited about and people are, like, raving about online, it's very underwhelming most of the time. But I'm going to keep trying it for fun podcast things to do. Oh, that sounded nice, opening my Pepsi against the microphone. Now, guys, we're on to movie review time. So, let's get some music up for our movie reviewsy. It's your favourite time of the week again. I'm pretty sure I say that every time I do the intro song for this. But there you go. You may love movies. You may not. But we all do it in our downtime. To bond with people, to love people. And today we're reviewing When Harry Met Sally. Oh. Okay, well that really took a turn. I really thought that was going to be a beat drop now until slow. So anyway, so you do that with your family. Everyone watches a movie from time to time. So yeah, today we're reviewing a classic. And it was suggested to me by Eva. And this whole song is becoming a mess because I already revealed the title, so it ruins the build-up of it. But we're going to do it anyway. Guys, today's movie is When Harry Met Sally! Actually hit quite different. Guys, it's time for When Harry Met Sally, people. I'm reviewing this classic. I'm sure most of you will have seen it. It is a classic, or it could be, for me, it was one of those classics that I'd never seen until year 11, which was in 2023. I watched it in November of 2023. Anyway, so then now we're here. I put out, what movies do you people want? Eva requests When Harry Met Sally. Actually, she requested it before I even, looked for requests. She did it. She just responded, just told me. So that's how much she wants me to review When Harry Met Sally. I'm going to do it for you, Eva. So shout out to Eva Philippiadis. So when Eva suggested it to me, I did rewatch it because even though I watched it only, a year and a half ago, I just couldn't really remember what happened. I remember the basics, but not enough to give you guys a review, so I rewatched it recently. And I have many, many things to say, many things to review, and I'm really excited. So, I feel like most of you have seen it. If you haven't seen it, this might help you decide to watch it, or this might, you might want to watch it before you see this and skip past the segment. But, well, people, I'm going to review it, and, what else was I going to say? I was about to say something else, and I literally forgot it. Oh, my God. I literally forgot what it was that I was going to say. Anyway, so, I have a lot to say. It's a classic. First of all, I'm just going to read the Google thing, because we like to be safe around here. A chance encounter between two graduates culminates in a short-term friendship. But when fate brings them back together 5 years later, they are forced to deal with how they feel about each other. Now, guys, this movie stars you would already know. But it starts with my favorite actresses of all time, Meg Ryan. We love Meg Ryan in this house. Shout out to Meg Ryan. Guys, Meg Ryan's definitely listening. I feel like she's probably a really big The Molly Report fan. And it also has Billy Crystal in it, guys. Mike Wazowski is what I know him as because I am a Gen Zer, so that's what I know him as. So shout out to Billy Crystal. It also has Carrie Fisher in it, who I'm pretty sure she was Princess Leia. Anyway, I did not realize that was Princess Leia that was in the movie. She looks very different. Anyway, so, guys, let's get to reviewing. I've got to get the questions up. So, obviously, guys, you'd already know about Billy Crystal's Harry and Meg Ryan's Sally. Obviously, you'd already know, but it's very interesting, actually. It really teaches you about short kings, and, like, they give a bit of Zendaya Tom Holland vibe because they're about the same height. I wouldn't say Meg Ryan's taller than Billy Crystal in it, or Sally's taller than Harry, but I would say that they're about the same height. And it kind of teaches you, short kings, Guys, I just want to give love to all my short kings out there. And here you go. Here's a shout out for the short kings. Stay strong, short kings. I really hope you guys find happiness in life. Anyway, so here we go. Let's get to answering the questions for when Harry met Sally. Okay. So, level of stimulation out of 3. What was it? Guys, let me think. Because actually, dare I say, this movie might have been a tad bit understimulating. No. The thing about it is that it was a very dialogue-heavy movie. And, you know what? I'm just going to say 2. I'm just going to say 2. That does bring me to my next question, though, is my locked-in levels while watching the movie out of 10. So, 1 started a whole new task, 10 locked in AF. So, guys, well, with this, I struggle with When Harry Met Sally. Both times I watched it, I struggled because, guys, Harry is such a yapper. Oh, my God, biggest yapper on the planet. And he's got all these bloody philosophies about bloody everything, about what men and women do and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, me as someone with ADHD cannot focus on his little yapper-vons for like 10 years. And I highly doubt Sally did half the time either. He's just going on. He's like a dog in a bone. He's going on. And I'm like, bro, slow down for me, mate, because I am struggling to keep. It's getting boring. You're going to have to do a bit more, something to spice things up. You're going to switch topic a bit more. Because he drones on about the same thing. All guys do this, all girls, blah, 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 blah. And he comes up with all these hypotheticals, like the whole movie. And I'm like, sweetie, I can't, actually comprehend anything you're saying because I'm not smart enough. This is a movie that's purely for people that like him, I feel like. Anyway, it's still good, but it makes me struggle to lock in. So, both times I've watched it, I've struggled to lock in. So, I'm honestly going to say, how locked in have I been when I've watched it? I'm going to, 5 or 6, I'm trying to think. I'm going to say a 6, just to be kind. Because the first time I watched it, I did watch it, the whole way through in one sitting. So, clearly that meant, I wasn't hating it. So, and I didn't hate it the second time either. It's just I said Eva instead of either. Oh, that's so funny because Eva suggested this movie to me. Anyway, guys, I feel like second time I watched it, I just, got reminded of how, I have to take breaks because it can make my mind tired having to focus on everything he's saying the whole time. Because kind of always just one big yappathon. The whole movie's all just yap, 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 yap. There's no action. I feel like even in most rom-coms, there's more action-y things, like that scene in what's it called? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or something? What was it? That one, when they have that whole scene and she's acting weird. This one, actually, I will say in it when Harry Met Sally, though, there is that scene when she's, oh, guys, I want to be PG. I want to be PG in this club. When she's, fake reaching climax in the restaurant. I thought that was a good way to put it. Anyway, so that was actually quite a funny scene. I was getting lots of secondhand embarrassment, which is what you're supposed to get when you watch that scene. That was crazy, and it was hilarious. But, so guys, I'm going to say that would be about a 6 with my locked-in levels, only because of the yappingness. My care factor for the characters out of 10. 1, don't give one F about them. 10, obsessed with them. I either want to marry them, or I'm literally them. To be honest, okay, let me think.
What's the movie?
When Harry Met Sally.
Oh, love that movie.
Yeah, it's right up Lucilius' alley. It's right up It's right up my alley too. The only thing is that he's just a yapper.
I love rom-coms.
Yes, Lucy loves rom-coms. So, So with my care factor for the character, I obviously wanted them to end up together. I really liked Sally. So I'm gonna say like a 7. Mum and Dad, just letting you know I'm recording my podcast in here. I'm like halfway through. Guys, if you hear any extra yapping, just ignore it. That's just my family in the background. For some reason, I decided to record in the lounge room today. Don't really know why, but here we go. So what's next? Who is my favorite character? I think my favorite character, I'm going to go basic. I'm going to say Sally. Sally was my favorite character. Okay. Entertainment levels on a scale of Oppenheimer to the Paddington trilogy. Guys, this is a freaking tough one because it was not like Paddington. I was not locked in like I lock in with Paddington. There was lots of conversation that was just getting a bit whoa. But it wasn't mind-numbingly boring like Oppenheimer. I'm going to say that it's right in the middle. Okay, strength of plot out of 10. Well, we all love that, like friends to lovers, you're in denial, just face the music, you love each other, blah, blah, blah. We all love that kind of plot, you know what I mean? We love a slow burn in this club. So what would I give it? I mean, it's just one of those standard 90s, I think it was a 90s movie, standard 90s rom-com movies, so pretty good plot. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I almost take away 2 because of that. Yeah, lots of talking. Guys, it did affect me. And actually, I gotta say, I could never date a guy like Harry. He would piss me right off. Because my thing is that, I like him. He's cute and all. But my thing about him is that he's... Well, I'm a yapper. But you gotta be a yapper in the same way I am. He's a yapper in the way that he thinks he's the smartest person in the world. And, I mean, I am the smartest person in the world, so I'm allowed to think that. I'm kidding. But, my thing with him is that... You know what I think I didn't like? Is when he said... guys and girls can't be friends. I don't know if I was a fan of that because, I mean, I'm not a guy, so I can't tell you if it's true or not, that guys will always want to bang their friends that are girls and will never ever want to just have a platonic friendship with them. I find that odd, and I think he's actually just confessing something about himself there. Let me know what you think. I do hear guys say this, but I've always thought maybe that's just guys confessing something about themselves, because I would like to think that male-female friendships can happen a lot without attraction. Like people who just see each other as brother and sister. I mean, look at Chandler and Phoebe in Friends. They tried to act like they were attracted to each other in one episode, and they couldn't do it. But they're such close friends. I just think that's ridiculous to think that guys and girls can't be friends. I don't really know, but I didn't really like that, and some of his theories I didn't like. But it's not like oh my god, I heard that he said that. It's just like he's kind of annoying, and it would kind of annoy me if he's saying that stuff. It's like I don't hate him for it, but it's like I wouldn't date someone like that because I think they would do my head in. Especially because I'm a yapper too. And I'm not saying there's only room for one yapper. I would love to be with a yapper, but it has to be the same type of yapper as me. Although maybe I am the same type of yapper as him. Guys, let me know if I am. I don't know, but I feel like... What is it? He generalizes a bit too much. I don't like the generalizing. I need a bit more, I don't know, a bit less generalizing. Would I watch it over and over again? I would say every now and then I'd watch it. Like, I've already watched it twice now. And it's one of those movies that you can pop on when you're sick one day and you're at home and it's raining or outside or something. It's one of those perfect kind of like comfy day. Watching and like a good sleepover movie. One of those things. Would my TikTok edits of it? Nah. But would I watch TikTok edits of it? I'll just say maybe. Will I make it my whole personality for a month? No. Sozzies, no. Overall review, was it dog shit that has been run over and got all over the tire, now leaves marks over the road, they get on your shoe? Was it a warm drink of water? /okay? Was it a nice drink of water? Good. Was it a crisp drink of water? Great. Or was it getting back into a warm bed after getting up to pee in the middle of winter was a movie? Amazing. Guys, with this one, I'm going to put it into the good category. I'm going to say it was a good movie. But I can see why other people would love this movie. It just, I don't know, something about it didn't appeal to me, which is weird because I normally love movies like this. I don't know, just didn't. It's weird also because I love Meg Ryan too. Best Meg Ryan movie, Sleepless in Seattle. I recommend everyone watch that. Sleepless in Seattle, fantastic movie. Anyway, but yeah, that was my review of When Harry Met Sally. I weirdly went through that very fast. But that's not my thing, like, it was just a bit hard to follow along with all of that philosophies about the world and hypothetical scenarios. Well, not even about the world, about the dating and relationships. I don't know, just I found it hard to pay attention. That was my thing. So that was my thing that took it away from me, I think. And I don't know, there wasn't much that would make up for that, I guess. But I can see why people would love this movie. So that's why I put it is a good movie, and I would watch it again. It's not like something I hate. I do like it. So, well, that's my review for When Harry Met Sally. Now, let's get on to something else. Guys, now we are going to talk about your bad shifts. So you guys will remember last week that I shared a terrible McDonald's shift I had. Now, guys, guess what? I quit. Don't judge me. It was terrible there, and I was not getting paid enough for what I was going through. So I did quit. And the manager would never respond to me. But anyway, now I put out that I wanted to hear your bad shifts. I actually begged because Lucy was the only one that commented, and I was getting really scared that it was only going to be my sister that commented, and that's really embarrassing. So I begged you all, and you guys came through. You know, again, you all really just my family and friends. Okay, I'm back, guys. I took a break to have some dinner, but now I'm back. First up, we'll go with Lucy's first because she was the first one that commented, and I freaked out that no one else was going to comment, and it was just going to be Lucy. I tried to connect some pipe, but got sprayed with water when I did it, which broke my AirPods. That's really sad, and that's why I kind of hate AirPods, because, guys, think about it, these headphones, much more durable, much better, and you don't lose them like you do with AirPods. So that was Lucy's, and I was like freaking out no one else was going to comment, because that looks like a real loser if your sister's the only one that comments. She said she only did it because she felt bad for me too. But then Amber's done it. It's Amber reviewed Mickey 17 with me. Remember that? So shout out to you, Amber. Okay, so she said I accidentally. Well, okay. For context first, she works at a vet thing. She wants to be a vet someday, but she works at a vet thing as I think like a vet assistant or something. Anyway, I accidentally filled a bunch of syringes with air. I was meant to fill them with sodium chloride saline solution, and almost injected it into a dog. Oh my god, she almost injected air into a dog. What are the consequences of that? I would like to know. I'm actually going to text Amber that and ask her. Tom Burt. Shout out to Tom Burt. Tom Burt is actually one of my best listeners, aside from Temptation Newton. Okay, so he said, the general manager at the McDonald's I worked at in year 10 allegedly dealed crack through the drive-thru. I want to know, Tom, what Macca's was that? And second of all, I kind of feel like that is kind of smart in terms of the drug dealing business to do it through a drive-thru, but also it's a very bad thing to do. Illegal, very wrong, bad manager. Okay, from Sebastian Deno, this one's quite long. First of all, shout out to Sebastian Deno. He said, having to put 20 rolls of poly pipe into the back of a grain trailer. Each roll was about 3 meters in diameter and 40 kilograms. The back of the trailer was propped open by a very sketchy steel bar that if it had slipped would have crushed me. OHS nightmare. Saw another guy leave with another 3 of these rolls in the shittiest trailer, almost slipping as he left the yard. Now that feels like you should not be working there, you should quit your job. That is literally, I think that might be the worst one. That could be the worst one so far, but I've still got one more to share, but that is up there. That's very unsafe. He could have died. So, that is not that good. And, well, it's just not good. And then I also have an anonymous terrible work shift that I got from an anonymous person. So this person was, it was about a couple hours before she started work, and she went to her boyfriend's house, and he broke up with her. First of all, that's just going to set you up for a bad time at work. But, make matters worse, he tried to get her to stay, and she had to, comfort him when he broke up with her. So, she had to stay there, too. And she was like, bitch, I got places to be, you just, broke my heart. And then, this is actually quite funny. His mum took her to work. And, abandoned him at the house. This is quite iconic mum behavior. Abandoned him at the house to, comfort her about the breakup. And I love that. That's iconic mum behavior. And if I have a son one day, I will be doing that too with his future girlfriends. But I'll also be loving my son when he breaks up with someone or when he gets broken up with. Anyway, I love that iconic mum behavior. So when I think about what's the worst shift out of all of these, I'm definitely going to say probably Sebastian Deno's, because he nearly died. But the anonymous person said that they started, they just had a terrible shift, feeling like they were on the verge of tears the whole time, overstimulated because they just got broken up with. Not a very good thing to have happen before the shift. I will put that up there, but the thing is that it'll happen before the shift, not during. if he came and broke up with her at the bloody at the front desk of wherever she worked, that would be, I would definitely have it up there. But because it happened beforehand, it's not technical to the story, but it's still pretty terrible. So I would definitely say Sebastian Deno is just the worst. Lucy's is more of an inconvenience. Amber's was risky. Almost could have been bad. And let's think, who else commented? Tom Burt. Tom Burt's just kind of wild. Because it's not really a shift, though. It's, like, actually just a general, like, his workplace. Like, it didn't all happen in one shift. So, I'm going to say the worst story goes to Sebastian Deno. Shout out to you, Sebastian Deno, for nearly dying. It was worth it because you got worst shift story. Okay, guys, so that pretty much brings us to the end of the shifts. The other thing I really wanted to do, guys, was answer some more Never Have I Ever questions, because that was really fun last week. And to start us off, of course, we need the questions song. It's time to answer your questions. It's time to answer your questions. It's time to answer your questions. What will she answer? What will she answer? What will she answer? What will she answer? It's time! Oh, it's time to answer these questions! And what? Oh, and what will she answer? There we go, guys. 8 up again. Guys, if you noticed that I did a little lyric change to answer these questions when I got into the singing part, because I'm not actually answering your questions, I'm answering questions from Google. So that was a little technical change that I made there. Now I'm Googling up some questions. I want to get onto the same website that I was on last time, because I had lots of different categories of questions. We're doing I wish you hadn't told me that. Never have I ever questions. That is the category we're doing. And you're all about to learn about me, probably more than you want to know. So, without further ado, let's do it. Never have I ever urinated in public. I mean, guys, we all piss in public toilets. Does that count? I don't think I have urinated in public because I'm not much of a, like, piss your pants gal. I actually do quite a good job holding it in and making it to the toilet. So, I don't even think I did as a child. Never have I ever had an accident in public. I've had lots of close calls, but I haven't had an accident. Never have I ever blocked someone's toilet. No, I haven't. I've nearly blocked mine with too much toilet paper once. You girls know how it goes with the period. Oh my god, that was very TMI. Sorry, guys. But anyway, I nearly blocked my own toilet with too much toilet paper, but it did end up going down probably. Anyway, never have I ever blamed a fart on a pet. I actually can remember a story of this, actually. One time, I was like 11, and I was blaming it on my cousin's cat, and they were acting like she might actually be sick and concerned. And I was really scared, because what if I was dying of cancer? I was really scared of that, but it was all good in the end. Don't worry, guys. Never have I ever done the deed with more than one person in the same night. I've actually never done the deed. So, there we go. Never have I ever sneezed into my hands and then wiped it onto something. Who hasn't? You sneeze into your hands and you wipe it on a tree or some shit. Never have I ever not washed my hands after having a number 2. No, that's feral. When I pee at home, I don't wash my hands, because... But if you don't wash your hands after number 2, you're feral. I do every time. And that's disgusting if no one does that. Never have I ever wet the bed over the age of 18. No, guys, I'm really proud of myself. But I only turned 18 less than a year ago, so you never know, things could change. Never have I ever done a sick burp and swallowed it. Who doesn't? Are you made to spit it out? I don't get it. What if you can't spit it out? Do we not all do that? It's called vomiting in your mouth. Never have I ever eaten something which was on the floor for over 10 seconds. Yes. Guys, that is not that gross. If it fell on a clean floor, that is fine. Never have I ever bitten my toenails as an adult. No, and that's weird. And one time I told Lily, you guys know Lily from episode 7, Lily Huntington. One time I said to Lily that I picked my toenails in the shower once and it, like, destroyed them. Right? Lily thought I said bit. And it wasn't like months later. It was like months later she brought it up again. And I was like, I never told you that I bit my toenails. But she insisted that I told her that. But I know I didn't because I don't do that. I know that she didn't hear me right. It was picking. I picked it. Never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush. Yes, guys, there was a period of time where me and Lucy were using the same toothbrush and we didn't realise. And that was terrible. And I wonder if my brother was using it too. We got to find out. He doesn't really talk to us. Never have I ever tasted earwax. Yeah, as a child. I'll never forget. So I kind of was like itching around, and then I think I got something on my finger, something. Anyway, I lick it off and I taste the earwax. Guys, earwax tastes not very nice, and I don't like it at all. So, guys, don't lick earwax. It's not very yummy. Guys, I just did a little bit of TMI for you all. Hope you all enjoyed that. Never have I ever questions to heat up game night. Let's have a look. Never have I ever taken a risk that was completely worth it. Guys, I took a risk with... Let me actually think. Do I take risks? I'm trying to think. I'm someone who I think actually can be a bit more cautious when it comes to risks, and I'm a regretter. I'm a regretter of not taking risks. Let me think. When have I taken a risk that was worth it? I'm actually trying to think. I don't think I properly lived yet. Like, I'm only 18. Like, I need to, like, you know, I haven't had life experience yet with doing that. Also, just ignore the way I'm sitting for all the video watchers. I don't really know why I'm sitting like this, but it's comfortable. I mean, I've taken lots of risks, but I don't know if they've been worth it. Genuinely cannot think of a time I've taken a risk. So that's really great, guys. I'm basically just confess I'm a loser that doesn't take risks. Or I have taken risks, but it has never been worth it, I don't think. Never have I ever met someone at a bar. We all meet people at bars. You talk to them, you say hi, and then you leave. Isn't that normal? I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not that stupid. Guys... When it says met someone, it's actually confusing wording, and they should actually mean met someone special, because it's kind of silly. Oh, but maybe you can say, like, interesting people. I don't know. But, guys, never have I ever met someone at a bar. Again, feel like I haven't lived enough to be able to answer that question. Been to a bar, like, what, a couple times, and I'm just there with my pals. I'm not talking to strangers. Never have I ever pretended not to see someone so I don't have to talk to them. Yes, guys, people do that all the time. And actually, there's this chick, right? There's this chick who was like, I was friends with her, but it was through another friend. And I keep seeing her in public, and now I think she has beef with our mutual friend. And so she completely, like, we've made eye contact a million times. And the first time we made eye contact once we were in public, I literally waved to her because I didn't know she had beef with my friend. And, you know, I thought me and her were on good terms. And she literally just ignored me. So yes, we all do it, guys. That girl did it to me. I've done it to people. It's very normal. Because you can just get nervous talking to people, especially the people you don't know that well. It can be scary. Never have I ever lied about myself on a dating app. Yes, guys, I make up fake dating apps just to see who's getting around Velvet, who is putting themselves out there. So yes, guys, I do lie about myself on a dating app because I actually catfish and make up a whole different persona just to see who is getting around there. Never have I ever been caught in a compromising situation. I don't really know what that means. So we're going to skip. I don't really get that. Maybe I'm too stupid. Never have I ever taken a solo trip. No, and that sounds like a nightmare. That literally, what, stuck alone with your thoughts on a trip? That sounds like hell. Never have I ever changed someone's mind about something important. I don't know if I've successfully changed people's minds. I've had times when I've tried, I guess. I change my parents' minds all the time about letting me get things. Never have I ever helped a stranger in need. Well, if no one has, then they're just psychopaths. I mean, we've all given homeless people food. It's a very nice thing to do. Today, a girl dropped a bunch of crayons and I picked them up for her. I try to do my good deeds. Guys, I walked past a lady in a wheelchair once and she asked me to put the blanket more over her legs and I did it. Guys, I'm literally a saint. Everyone, I'm going straight to heaven. You might as well just stop getting on your knees and praying to me now because I'm literally the new Jesus. Never have I ever been fired from a job. No. Not for long though, you never know, guys. I could get fired like tomorrow. Never have I ever danced in an elevator. Who doesn't? Never have I ever had a secret relationship. No. Never have I ever lied about my marital status. I mean, me and my friends pretend we're married a lot. Never have I ever sent an anonymous gift. No, I don't think so. Never have I ever spied on my neighbours. Who doesn't? Never have I ever stolen something from a restaurant. I don't actually think I have, guys. I'm kind of a saint. Never have I ever had a crush on a teacher or professor. Guys, we're all only human. Who doesn't? Although there weren't many options at my school. Never have I ever made up a story about myself to impress someone. Who doesn't? Never have I ever had a wardrobe malfunction in public. Who doesn't? One time, my dress hem at school came undone. I didn't know what it was. It was kind of embarrassing. And it was undone for days. And my friend Abby stapled it together. That was like 3 years ago. Never have I ever pretended to like a gift I hated. If you don't do that, then you're a freaking brat. Never have I ever snuck into a movie or concert. No, but I've been considering with the local cinemas in my town, is that no one ever is there checking the tickets half the time. So I'm like, do I even need to be buying tickets? I could just walk straight in. Honestly, no one's stopping me. So I'm going to test it out at some point. I'll get back to you if that works. Never have I ever lied about my job to sound cooler. Yes, who doesn't? Never have I ever been caught in a compromising situation. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Never have I ever sent a text to the wrong person on purpose. I think I have to try to get tea out of someone. Never have I ever pretended not to... Guys, they're repeating themselves now. Camille Styles is repeating themselves. Never have I ever had a crush on someone playing this game right now. Well, I'm the only one playing this game. So, now we're going to go into the final segment of the day. And that is song suggestion time, people. It's time for a song suggestion of the week. So, guys, this week's song is a 21 Pilots song. The song I'm doing is Hometown by 21 Pilots. Came out in 2015 on their most famous album, Blurry Face. Anyway, so I think I know all the words to this song. I don't, or almost all the words, but I'm getting off the lyrics just to be safe. But it's one of my favorite songs, and I do think a lot of people know it. Here we go. Ready? Are we ready? Okay, let's go. A shadow tilts its head at me. Spirits in the dark are waiting. I will let the wind go quietly. I will let the wind go quietly. Be the one to take my soul and make it undone. Be the one to take me home and show me the sun. I know, you can bring the fire, I can bring the bones. I know, you'll make the fire, my bones will make it grow. Where we're from, there's no sun. Our hometown's in the dark. Where we're from, where no one. Our hometown's in the dark. Hometown's in the dark. A shadow tilted its head at me. Spirits in the dark waiting. I will let the wind go quietly. I will let the wind go quietly. Put away, all the gods your father served today. Put away, your traditions, believe me when I say. We don't know how to put back the power and soul. We don't know where to find what once was in our bones. Where we're from, there's no sun. Our hometown's in the dark. Where we're from, where no one. Our hometown's in the dark. Our hometown's in the dark. A shadow took its head at me. Spirits in the dark are waiting. I will let the wind go quietly. I will let the wind go quietly. Dun 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 dun. A shadow tilted its head at me. Spirits in the dark are waiting. I will let the wind go quietly. I will let the wind go quietly. Where we're from, there's no sun. Our hometown's in the dark. Where we're from, where no one. Our hometown's in the dark. Guys, I think I stopped that up a little bit, but there you go. Pause to me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I think I stopped that up a tad, but I accidentally did too many of that. It's boomed in the dark. It's hard when the song's not playing. You don't realize, but it's going to be hard. I didn't know whereabouts that boom, dum, dum comes in. Anyway, guys, go give the song a listen. Fantastic song. If you already know it, this is just reminding you it exists. So there. Hope you love that song. My neck really hurts for some reason. Anyway, so it's time for outro music. Thank you very much for listening today. I feel like today I've been very, yappy, and not really knowing what I'm talking about, although that is not me every week. Anyway, sorry if you've struggled to follow this episode, but there we go. I don't know what's up with me, maybe I'm sleep deprived, but I've been sleeping kind of well. This feels epic. We're going to go with this. Even though it has singing, we're accepting the singing now. Oh, I like it! Thank you so much for listening, everybody. I hope you had fun. Go ahead, try to buy chocolate, but remember it's expensive. Go watch When Harry Met Sally, haven't you? Go listen to Hometown. And I will see you all next time.